What's a TV series that is a 10 out of 10 nobody knows? The correct answer is The Increasingly Poor Decisions of Todd Margaret, and the less you know about it before you watch it, the better.
My dad is from Leeds. Fun fact, David Cross's dad is actually from Leeds.
HBO's Rome may be my favorite show. Shame it only got 2 seasons.
Ghosts, the BBC version only. It's now my comfort show. Funny, cozy, and touching.
Fringe. It's like the X-Files, but with wild science fiction instead of aliens. Great 5-season arc that actually finishes its story in a satisfying way.
A Young Doctor's Notebook. Not sure how it's not more popular, especially since it has both Daniel Radcliffe and John Hamm.
That show felt like a weird dream that only I had. I watched it on some dodgy streaming site, then it disappeared, and no one has ever heard of it. When I describe it, I sound absolutely insane.
Better Off Ted, corporate comedy without laugh tracks that was way ahead of its time, and as such, only lasted 2 seasons. Sort of a similar vibe to 30 Rock or Modern Family in its presentation and humor. I rewatch it regularly, and it still holds up so well.
This was such an underrated series. Alongside everything else, those ads for the company they worked for, Viridian Dynamics, were gold. Viridian Dynamics. Family. Yay! I never really hear anybody talking about documentary now. Fred Armisen and Bill Hader make mockumentaries of real documentaries. Jiro Dreams of Sushi became Juan Likes Rice and Chicken, and I think they are hilarious and infinitely quotable. Fisk, an Australian lawyer workplace comedy, available on Netflix in the US. Oh, or the other two, oh my god, what an underrated gem of a clever, jokes-by-the-minute HBO comedy. Fisk is so amazing. I'll bring the mud cake. The Other Two is one of the only shows where I seriously laugh out loud at nearly every joke, every episode, no matter how many times I've seen it. Fisk is great. Deadloch is another gem. Turn. It was on during AMC's golden era of The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, and Sons of Anarchy, so it was definitely overshadowed. It takes place during the American Revolutionary War and focuses on the real-life Culper spy ring. The actor who voices the current version of Call of Duty's Ghost is one of the main bad guys and is one of my favorite characters ever. Everybody who I've convinced to watch it absolutely loved it. It's on Netflix now, and I've been rewatching it. So good. Morel Orel. Such an underrated gem. The town of Moralton and everyone in it needs to get messed up. Summer Heights High is 10 out of 10, and everyone I mention it to has never heard of it. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It's great from start to finish, with incredible character arcs and great musical numbers. Resident Alien. Alan Tudyk is a national treasure. The nice thing about this show is all the cast are just normal people, the type you see every day. I'm sad it got canceled. It ended in a reasonable way, but I'm hoping Netflix picks it up for a few more episodes to fully finalize it. Nobody knows, and people are mentioning Chernobyl. Please focus. It's always the paradox of these threads. People upvote the ones they agree with. To agree with it, they need to have seen it. So the top answers are always ones a lot of people have seen. The actual 10 out of 10s nobody knows wouldn't get any upvotes because nobody would have seen it. Counterpart with J.K. Simmons. His performance is exceptional, and the writing is solid.
Hell yeah! I wish it went longer so the ending didn't feel so rushed.
Gallivant. It's a musical, so not everyone's cup of tea, but for what it is, it's absolutely a 10 out of 10. Monty Python meets Disney with subversive storytelling and great characters. I truly believe in you, Tad Cooper. I was sold the second Madalena decided she'd rather have the money. It's glorious. Colin from Accounts. I think it's Australian if I remember correctly. Wellington Paranormal is so much fun and hilarious. It's the same creators and universe as What We Do in the Shadows. I've never heard anyone mention it. Also, no one ever seems to talk about or know about Taskmaster, and it is my favorite show ever. It's all free on YouTube. Start with the OG British version, then move on to New Zealand and the other international versions when you go into withdrawal after you run out. Legion is the best Marvel show no one has ever heard of.
That show is a trip. I enjoyed it so much. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Super funny, campy comedy poking fun at hospital dramas, written by a horror writer who chews the scenery.
Damnation from Tony Toast is underrated as hell. Can't believe it got canceled, I think.
Scavenger's Reign. Adult Swim produced. 1 season and absolutely captivating and visually stunning. The most incredible world creation I've ever seen.
If you're from Canada, it's probably pretty well known. I'm not. But otherwise, I've never met anyone who knew what corner gas was or just how good it is.
The Detectorists. It should be prescribed for mental health as therapy.
In the US, I don't come across many people that know about Peep Show and the force that is Super Hands.
Dark. 3 seasons and a complete story. It's in German, but don't let that scare you off. It's so worth it.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. It really helps. Subscribe for more and tap the bell so you don't miss the next one.